going on? Whose house is this? What channel am I watching? Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't been quite a good host on sports. See? I'm avian. I have come across the weirdest thing I think I've seen on the internet in a while. By that, I mean like probably 20 minutes. By the way, the fandom I'm going to be talking about is, if you couldn't tell by my very clever, very genius, very noticeable, very well reference. This video is about the Great Gatsby fandom, which hasn't existed since 2013. But that's fine. If you haven't seen the end of this movie, spoilers, because I'm going to be talking a lot about how they all die in the end! How the movie is terrible, sad, and now that all the people who haven't seen it are gone. Hi people! This video has a little bit of a backstory. I'm gonna get into that. This story starts when I'm with a friend. We're gonna call them Mr. Gyat. So I was like, oh yeah, I've been watching a lot of movies recently, a lot of really good ones. And then Mr. Gyat was like, oh really? That's so cool. What movies have you been watching? And then I was like, oh, what I watched most recently was The Great Gatsby. Loved it, good movie. Oh, I haven't seen that one. That's the one with DiCaprio in the green light. Yep, sure is. And the gay one. And the one that's really gay. What? But a lot of people on the internet ship like DiCaprio's character and the guy from Seabiscuit's character. Tobey Maguire. Tobey Maguire. A lot of people ship DiCaprio's character and guy from Seabiscuit's character. You know, the two main characters supposedly in this movie that we're talking about right now that I haven't seen. I don't think we're talking about the same movie. With DiCaprio, we're talking about the same movie. But it's not a gay movie. The whole story mainly revolves around a straight romance, so... Anyways, have you heard that the entire thing is free on AO3 because recently it became public domain since the movie was recently written 100 years ago from now? I didn't know that. That is pretty cool, Mr. Gyat. I love you, Mr. Gyat. I didn't know how to tell you this, but I really love you, Mr. I love you too, Avian. And that one time when you said that I was your hyperfixation, and you said that you weren't supposed to say that out loud, but you thought it in your head, and then you went, that's really awkward, and then I went, it wasn't awkward, and you just made that really awkward. I was in love with you. Yeah, because it is beginning to look a yacht like Christmas. Just saying. Romantic music, Anyways, and earlier in the story, they said that they had saw it on AO3. So I had gone on AO3 to see if that was true. Not that I don't believe Mr. Gyat, just like, after the whole, it's a gay movie allegation, I was just a little suspicious. It's not, it takes place in the 1920s. Oh, I just want to say, this is not me with my secret homophobia arc. If you couldn't tell by that, I mean, well, I don't think I do a very good job of hiding it about me. I'm gay. Thank you! Actually, technicality here, I'm bisexual. So this is not me being like, there's a perfectly good straight ship halfway through the movie, we should like that one, we should like that one, we should like that one. No, I don't care. Ship whatever the hell you want as long as it's illegal and just not generally messed up. Go ahead. I just think this is really funny, so I'm gonna laugh at it. Considering half of these fanfictions were written like 10 years ago, the people are all old now. Boo! Old people! Boo! Up! I'm sure some of these people might be dead now I think about it. That's kind of scary, actually. I shouldn't have brought that up. Why did I bring that up? Again, like Mr. Gyat said, it wasn't awkward until you made it awkward. What was I talking about? Oh, I remember now. I was talking to Mr. Gyat. I remembered I had seen a meme about this movie, so I was like, oh, I want to find that meme for them. That was a funny meme. Goes on my phone, looks for said meme, finds meme. But then as I was looking for this meme, I came across fan art of the ship that they said was real that I did not believe. there. So this is after I'd walked away from Mr. Hyot. Me and Mr. Hyot are no longer in close proximity of each other. I had looked at that picture and then I was on Pinterest, so I scrolled down and I found more. And I scrolled down and I found more and realized this is a very prominent, popular ship. What? And then after I had saved a bunch on Pinterest, I went, wait, does that mean there's fanfictions? So I ran back to AO3. And there they were. Like 1,000 and something or another results had popped up. And I am here to showcase the best examples that I have seen, because some of these are interesting, to say the least. So I feel like I should mention, I've never read the book. So if this is about, like, it's a gay thing in the book, then I sound so stupid. Anyways. So I'm gonna put on some weird ones on screen that I wanted to read, but I cannot read because YouTube. This one is obviously written ironically, but it is still hilarious. It is called Nick Carraway's Homosexual Agenda by Turtleneck. Keep in mind, I'm kind of dyslexic, so this might take me a minute. Nick Gay Carraway is the most homosexual person from 1926. As we know, modern gays were not invented until 1969. Yet, despite this fact, Nick was anomaly like the few, a man in love with another man. How could Nick convey his love without being labeled a communist? Gay Carraway's neighbor was a strapping young pseudo trust fund baby in an old man's body. He claimed to have lived with quote unquote Daisy, but clearly no straight man could ever appreciate botany.
Can't you see I'm busy studying the botany?
So Nick thought maybe, just maybe, he might have a chance with young and it says J Gatsby, but I was thinking there's like a million puns they could have made this. They didn't. Could have been young gay Gatsby, could have been young J Gatsby, young Gatsby. Could have been a million puns right there that they missed out on, but whatever. One night, Mr. Gatsby hosted what Nick assumed to be a gay rave. But as Nick walked into the door, with his booty shorts, he was displeased to find heterosexuals congregating, as they do, in the halls. He asked these creatures if they knew where the host was, but it was to no avail. After wandering a drunken spotter, Nick ran into a nice young lesbian named Jordan. He had met Jordan before at one of the gay agenda meetings. He had appreciated her with a level 2 recruiter. "Miss Baker," Nick asked politely. You know I'm in the market for a beard." "Nick, that is quite insulting. Plus, I don't need a beard." That's her. She's a girl boss. I love her. I'm so in love with her. She's my favorite character, just saying. She's such a girl boss, and I love her. "Don't need a beard," Nick cried. "That's right." Jordan sipped her drink. "I'm going to run off with this girl named Daisy." "Daisy?" Nick spits out droplets of liquor. "I'm not doing that." "Daisy?" Oh my god. I got it over my phone. I got it over my table. Droplets of alcohol. "If you know Daisy, you must know Gatsby." "Oh, the otter." "Yes!" "Listen, Nick, I don't know about him." "Please, Jordan, I'm in love with him." He's in the library. Thank you, Miss Baker. Alright. Good luck, Twink. Skips joyously through the hallway. Good thing he brought his ballet shoes. Oh my god, my table is fucked up. Oh well. All of these skid marks were not here. The library door was intimidating, but Nick's heart propelled him forward. And then, his eyes fell on Mr. Gatsby. His tan skin was drawn attractively right over his face. Oh, the man spoke in perfect cadence. Candy's not. Anyways, cadence. What's that word? Candace. Suddenly, Mr. Gatsby crossed the library and stopped right in front of Nick. He put a warm hand on Nick's shoulder. Oh, Mr. Gatsby? Nick. Mr. Gatsby licked his lips and slowly pushed his face forward, just shy of Nick's lips. Warm breath caressed Nick's earlobes as he whispered, "Old Sport, use code CARRYWAY for free shipping at 8speedtshirts.com." The end. Hello, it is me. Hours after I filmed that original first clip, and I got bored. I was thinking about Mr. Gia, so I was like, you know who loves cringy edits? TikTok. There's gonna be so many horrendous TikTok edits. So I looked up Great Gatsby on TikTok, and the first three, they were like normal edits.
She's rizzing you. Oh, Riz! I am though! No. She is not rizzing me. She just wants to phantom tax my food. Maybe I'd use my Duke Dennis Riz if she had a W Giat. What are you yapping about? If she had a level 10 gut like Livy do, maybe I'd consider to Riz her up. And you can't, because I know that you are not like Kaisana, and Kaisana has Riz. So does Duke Dennis. Duke Dennis has a bootleg Skibbity Toilet Riz. And when I go on Omegle and I play those point games, I am not thinking about Duke Dennis. What about Skibbity Toilet? You think I would watch Skibbity Toilet? Ask the chat if I have W or L Riz. I have a big Giat, not you. I actually have the biggest Giat in Ohio. You just proved that you're a beta male and you call yourself Sigma. So tell me, does the chat say you have L or W Riz? Or maybe you don't Riz at all. So you know how I'm a Sigma. No snap! No snap! No snap!
So I looked up Natsu, which is their quote-unquote ship name. And I realized that the movie does a really bad job of expressing their character. So I need to read the book. Dyslexic ass avian is going to read a book. Not any book. A very, very, very long book. I have... God. Okay. This. Okay. 03 because of copyright. An anomaly